When working with a segmented ball, we have poles at either end, and basically a pole is where you've got all these triangles and they converge to one point in the center. Okay, and a lot of times you usually want to avoid poles. They can cause problems and different things, but sometimes you want them, and we'll take a look at why you might want to create a pole. But let's come back over to this end where I've removed the pole, and let's make one. I'm going to just select this polygon, go over to Multiply tab, under Subdivide, More, I'm going to choose Make Pole. It places a point in the center of the polygon and then draws the triangles, or the triangle shapes. All of them are going to be connected to this center point. Okay, and this is a pole. So why would we want this? Why, other than a segmented sphere, why would we want this? Well, let's take a look. I'm going to come over to Create Disk, and I'm going to create a disk that has 8 sides. Okay, let's make that. And I'm going to use the knife tool, and I'm just going to knife here and here. Okay, so I've got an n-gon up here and an n-gon up here, and everything else is quads, 4-point polys. Okay, so I want to use subpatches, so I'm going to hit the tab key, and it tells me only faces with 3 or 4 vertices can be converted to subpatches. So I'll hit OK, and I'll see that these have not been converted. So I'm going to undo, and one way that I can get there fast is to select both n-gons, come over to Multiply, More, Make Pole. I'm going to deselect the points that were selected. Now if I hit tab, it'll work, but I can quickly select the pairs and merge those with Shift Z so that I can end up with all quads. Okay, so that's a quick example of why you might want to use Make Pole. But basically, all Make Pole does, if I take this flat plane and I select it and go over to Multiply, Make Pole, it drops a point in the center of that flat plane and then connects it with edges, and we end up with 4 triangles. Okay, and if I wanted, I could then take that point, move it up, and there we go. So Make Pole, if we back up, there's another tool that works very similar to that, and that's the Make Spiky. If I go over to Multiply, Extend, and we use the Spiky tool, okay, except the Spiky tool allows for some interactivity. See, I can left click and drag and move the point up. So it's more of a tool versus a command, where if I come over to Multiply, Subdivide, More, Make Pole, it's just a command. There are no options. It just creates it. So it works the same as the Spiky tool, but it's much faster. If you set up a shortcut key, you just hit the shortcut key and it'll automatically do it, and whereas the Spiky tool has the interactive properties that you might want to take advantage of. So there's a quick look at the Make Pole tool.